Melvirus Hair Studio based out of Tucson, Arizona. And today we're going to chat about uniforms while I'm on the way to work. Should hairstylists wear uniforms? Should hairstylists be able to wear whatever? Okay, we're back. Should hairstylists be able to wear whatever they want to work? Should hairstylists have to wear a t-shirt with the business logo on it? Should hairstylists have to wear an apron? Should they have to wear open toes or closed toe shoes and things of that nature? Well, Deanna, your face stylist, has an opinion on it. First of all, I want to share a personal moment. I don't even know if it's TMI or whatever. But let's do it, right? I'm in a pending divorce, and in the build up to that happening, and in the process of everything that it took to us to get to that point in our marriage, I got extremely depressed. I got sad. It's not that I stopped caring about my appearance, but I stopped putting so much effort in it. And when that happened, I realized that because I slacked off on presenting myself and, accessorizing and, a lot, ironing clothes, whatever. It was just a lot going on, right? Because I slowed down on making sure that my image was presentable and professional. I'm the leader of Melvirus Hair Studio. I started to take note, and I noticed how my stylist also started to slack. I started seeing things like wearing slippers or shoes that look like slippers coming to work, Daisy Dukes, coochie cutters, tummies and belly buttons out in people's face, and armpits out, a lot of things. And it wasn't crazy ridiculous, but it wasn't the Melvirus Hair Studio standard. And I noticed that mainly because I hired a new young lady lately, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's starting to rub off on her. And so that made me start looking back into our uniform policy. And so here is my opinion. Even when you're depressed, even when you're sad, you're going through loneliness, whatever, if you're handling business, you need to look like you're handling business. If you're going to ask people to come and spend their green money with you, look like you are happy for them to be there. Treat them that way as well is what I really want to start going off into. But then that's going to change the topic of the subject that I'm talking about. So at Melvirus Hair Studio, why am I having a brain fart? What I require from my stylist to do is no armpits out, no belly buttons, no bellies out, no extra short clothing. I used to say if you could wear it to the club, don't wear it to the Melvirus Hair Studio. However, I started realizing what somebody else would wear to the club and what I would wear to the club and to work is not the same thing. And so you got to respect people. And for instance, if I say wear the color blue, y'all got to get together and make sure the color blue is the same thing. And so for that reason, I'm coming up with an illustrated dress code for my stylist. Shout out to Lacey Gebo. I took her university assistant class, and it's a system that teaches me how to train my people. You got to give people illustrations, right? My opinion and why I came up with my dress code at Melvirus Hair Studio that I fell off of whenever I started going through life and life was lifing is that you should dress in a manner that protects you, that is not offensive to the client, and does not entice the client. Now, people may think I'm playing, but however, we have a lot of men that come to our salon, and a lot of times, young, impressionable, new to the world, all types of different type of situations are going on between client and stylist. And I just feel as though, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Cover yourself up so don't nothing crazy happen. Because, you know, a stylist could be up in the hair salon by themselves with a new client that's a male, and he may have bad intentions. He may be fighting temptations. And, you know, here you are with your butt hanging out. I'm not saying that what a woman wears should have, you know, have her having something bad done to her, but let's just be real, it happens. It happens. And so I like uniforms as a means of protection and deterring those type of situations from happening. I like it as a means not to offend other people. I think about whenever I lay back in somebody's shampoo bowl and they're shampooing my hair, I don't want your armpits in my face. I don't want to look up, and I don't want to see deodorant crusted up in your skin folds or on your hair. If you're hairy and you haven't shaved or you don't believe in shaving, I don't want to see that. You know, I think it's better to be professional. I also feel like, in Deanna, your face stylist's opinion, dressing the part attracts the clientele that you desire. It's a part of your image whenever you have new clients. First impression is everything, and your first impression should not be looking like you're about to go to a cookout. That's just what I believe. Okay, so yeah, for those reasons, like I said, I did drop the ball. I'd say, I don't even want to say for how much, but I dropped the ball in my personality. I dropped the ball in my ambition, my self-esteem, and a lot of different things once some things started spiraling down in my personal life. And one of the things that did, you know, go down and not be as pleasing as it usually would be, more well kept together, is my image as a business professional. And when you are the leader, you cannot just tell people what to do. You have to actually do it. Because if the leader's bar is set here, I have found, not all the time, there are the exceptions. Most people are going to come here or here or here, but nobody's going to love the business as much as the owner does. Nobody's going to present the business as much heart as the owner does. You find rare occurrences of that, and when you do, you better hang on to that person. But yeah, that's my opinion. I think hairstylists should wear aprons if they have them. You know, some hairstylists like to wear their outfits and they want to be seen in their cute outfits, and then some people just get hot and don't want to wear it or whatever. I allow my girls to do whatever is comfortable for them. Now, if they do wear an outfit and their armpits are out, I'm okay with that if they put a smock on while they're working with their people. But most hairstylists do not like to wear smocks nowadays. Even though I want me one. I want me a Melvirus Hair Studio smock. Look like a little doctor lab coat with my logo on it. I would really like to have one of those. It's not enough time for everything in the day, but one day I'm going to get myself one of those. So I'm not going to keep rambling on and trying to find something to say. If you are a beauty professional, be professional when you come to work. You know, nobody should have to tell you to dress professionally. We should be dressing in a manner to where we are retaining clients, not offending them, and things of that nature. In the future, I'll do some videos about some other things. I'd love to start getting into salon etiquette, because people with these cell phones, I'd be so aggravated, and I'm not needed. I'd be so aggravated. I don't want to hear 10 different cell phones going off at one time. I don't want to hear one. I don't care what's on your phone, and neither should you make everybody around you listen to it. Put your headphones on. Put your captions on. We don't want to hear you loving hip-hop or whatever soap opera you're watching. Bollywood. Anyways, getting carried away. Y'all have a great day. This has been Deanna, your face stylist, and her opinion. I think hairstylists should come to work well put together. No Daisy Dukes, no armpits, no belly buttons. And as far as the shoes, we live in Tucson, Arizona, so sometimes we come with sandals and everything, which I have cut that out because I'm doing better. I need my stylist to step it up, so I've got to step it up too. Okay, you guys have a great day.